Hello, good day to you. Welcome to Perfect Dreams Empowerment Foundation. Before I go into this presentation that is guaranteed to change your life, I would love to say thank you for taking our time to participate in this call. I'll be showing you an amazing opportunity and the blueprints to achieving this success story. So let's go. So we'll be talking about the NGO, we'll be talking about the scheme we have to achieving whatever it is you want to achieve, and I'll be showing you our roadmap. Now we have some disclaimer we would like to inform you about. The first one is that the NGO is fully registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, and then we have our SCOM, which is a Special Control Unit Against Money Laundering Certificate. Now the NGO is it's a non-governmental organization and not an investment platform. It is open to all. Financial contributions are not compulsory and non-refundable, as funds are used to empower our members' projects. Whatever earnings or bonuses will be seen here as examples are only estimates of what you could earn, and we are passionate about raising the standard of living of our members and others, and also making their dreams a reality. So what is an NGO? According to Wikipedia, an NGO is an organization that is independent of government involvement and founded by citizens to provide services for their members. Now, for Poverty Empowerment Foundation, it is an NGO that enables members raise funds for their projects and dreams through a community of passionate achievers. Now, I say achievers here because this platform is really open to those who want to achieve their dreams and don't want to live life on the average. So if that is you, then this opportunity is definitely for you. So we'll talk about our core values. Our core values are integrity, unity, empathy, sustainability. Our vision is to raise the standard of living and make your dream a reality. Our mission, one, is to raise passionate achievers who make their dreams a reality. Two, raise funds for our members' projects, thereby creating sustainable wealth and fulfillment of dreams. Three, to reduce the rate of unemployment through our project empowerment contribution scheme. These are registrations with the CAC and the Special Control Unit Against Money Laundering. Here we have our board of directors. Now, what's our plan? The first thing is this. We want to provide a secure community for empowering achievers. Number two, we want to sustain a platform that helps dreamers achieve their dreams and bring them into their reality. So we're not creating a platform that after a year, after 2 years, after a while, faces up. No, our intention is to sustain a platform that has become the hope of many people, a platform that is going to help a lot of people, those who are willing to achieve their dreams. The third one is to provide support to the less privileged as our charity obligation. Now we are an NGO and our focus, our charity obligation or our philanthropic work that we do is to reach out to the less privileged, especially widows and orphans. Now, Richard Branson said, success cannot be measured in wealth, fame, or power, but by whether you have made a positive difference for others. To me, that's the true definition of success. You don't just win for yourself, you win for others. And this is the reason I'm sharing this amazing opportunity with you. So let's talk about your dream. What is your dream? Let us help you make it a reality because that's what we do here. As our name says, Perfect Dreams Empowerment Foundation. Whatever dream it is you have is perfect just for you because you are the one who has it. And God gave it to you for a reason. God gave it to you because it's achievable. So what we'll do is to empower those dreams, to bring them into your reality so that they don't just become dreams. Now, Richard Branson said, if your dream doesn't scare you, then they are too small. There are people who just want to be comfortable, people who just want to be average, but there are people who want to change the world. And those are the kind of people that we're reaching out to today. And all you need to do is clearly see a dream, imagine that you've already achieved it, and be thankful for it. Then you set small daily goals to achieving it. And you'll be surprised in a short period of time that goal has been achieved. Now, you can see this example in when If, let's say, for example, you want to go somewhere. Let's say you want to go to the office. When you wake up in the morning, you already have the goal in mind to go to the office. Now, to achieve that, you take small steps. First one, you get up from the bed, have your bath, clean up, you eat, then you figure out how you're going to get there. Are you going to be going there? Are you going to be driving? Is someone going to be driving you? Are you going to be taking transport? Are you going to be calling an Uber? All those things you figure out. And as you take those small steps, you get closer, to that dream. So it's the same thing. You get a dream that you want, then set goals that help you, achieve those dreams. Your dream. Everyone has a dream, and whatever your dream is, it is connected to money. It doesn't matter the kind of dream. It is connected to money. Now, it doesn't matter if you want to build a happy family. It is connected to money because you have kids, you have to send them to school, and you want to give them the best. Even if you say, okay, my dream is to be a doctor, my dream is to go to school, you need money for that. Your dream is to be happy, you need money for that. The majority of people grew up in average or poor homes, and we made up our minds to be the one to break the chain of want and lack in our family. Everybody can relate to this because we want to give a better future to our kids than the one that we grew up in. And even though we didn't know how, we knew the solution would come to us if we didn't give up. So what if I told you that your search is over, or if you've started already, that there is a better way and a quicker way for you to get to that dream, a quicker way to fund your dream and be financially free. All the qualification you need is your willingness and to be teachable and determined. So come with me on this journey. Now, I was speaking to someone the other day, and when he looked at this picture, he said something profound. He said, why be this lady standing by the plane when I can be the lady that is coming out of the car to go into the plane? All right. And for me, that stuck with me because it shows that this person is hungry for success. Not everyone wants to succeed. Some just want to be comfortable, but there are others who want to live life to the full without financial limits. So it's a matter of what you want. You have to dare to dream and not just exist. You have to live. So the richest man in the Bible said vanity upon vanity, all is vanity. And I tell people that only someone who has experienced that kind of wealth or is financially free can make that statement, because you can't be poor and make that statement. You have to have experienced everything life has to offer for you to say vanity upon vanity is vanity. You understand? Wealth is vanity, property is vanity. You have to choose one. Everything is vanity at the end of the day, but you have to choose the vanity that you want. And it's amazing because the life you desire is possible, and all you have to do is to take it if you don't settle. So this is a cash flow quadrant, and it was designed by Robert T. Kiyosaki, one of the best sellers in the personal development space. Now, every single person on earth makes their money from one of these four quadrants. Some make from one, some make from more. Now, on the left side, you have the employee, and the employee exchanges his time for money. There is no leverage there because you have to work you have to work all your life. And these days, there is nothing like job security. There was a time when, in the industrial age, when if you have a job, you're secure because at the end, when you're retiring, the company already has funds contributed for you. Now, these funds is not even taken from your salary. The company just has, a retirement plan for you. So after you retire, you can use that money and live the rest of your life in comfort. But these days, there is no job security anywhere. In fact, for you to have an insurance plan, your employee will contribute, and then you also contribute, and this money goes to the government. And the amazing thing is this, the government has used your money to do whatever it is they want to do in the name of development or whatever. And a lot of people will find that in their old age, after working for a very long time, that they've been working for nothing because there will be nothing to fall back to. And by then, you spend so much time that you don't have your youth anymore to work. That's why you see a lot of poor old people around doing menial jobs because they've used their youth to, you know, work for someone. And I won't say it is their fault because it is the education system. And that's what the education system does. The education system doesn't teach anybody to be a success. The education system doesn't teach anybody to make money. They don't teach you about money. They only teach you how to work for money. So you exchange your time for money. There's no leverage there. Then you have the self-employed, those who step a bit higher. But even at this, it just means that you change the employer. Your employer is now you. You created a job for yourself. So you still have a job because if you're not there, business closes. Business can only go on when you're there or when you're around to monitor things. Now, for a self-employed person, the person might have a small business and may have some people working for him or her. But if he's not present to monitor things, that business is going to crash. You understand? So at the end of the day, there's no leverage. You still exchange time for money. Then we have the big business owner. The big business owner has a system, owns a system, and then he has people that work for him. So you're talking about someone that has a lot of staff members, and whether he's there or not, he has a system that works. Even if he dies, that system keeps working. If he sleeps, that system keeps working. If he travels, the system is in place and it keeps working. So those people, what they do is use other people's time to make money, and there they have leverage because they are the ones now that become employers who employ employees and pay them. Then you have the investor. For these people, money works for you. Now, when you see an investor is not someone that has $1 million or $10 million somewhere that is bringing money. No. Investors are big money people. They have monies in the hundreds of millions of dollars working for them on a daily basis. Now, here they receive passive income. So here your money works for you. Now, if you want to be financially free and live your dream, the quadrants that will give you that are the quadrants on your right. Because whether you are awake, whether you're asleep, whether you're doing anything, these two quadrants, the business owner and the investor, will always fund your lifestyle. So you have to choose of all these quadrants, which one funds your dream. The truth, number one, no job as an employee can make you rich. Being self-employed might make you comfortable, but you'll still work all your life. This is as the same as employing yourself. The only place where you have financial freedom is either in big business or as an investor. And we're not talking about small investments. So as this is a crash course, I can't really explain much on this, but when you come on board, we're going to be having intensive trainings for your success. Number two, if you enter business with the education of an employee, you will fail. Now, the school system only teaches you to be an employee. To be a big business owner, to be financially free, you need a different type of education. This is one of the reasons why some people, when they retire, they bring out their retirement funds, put it in a business, and before you know what's happening, business has failed. That's because the business person has a different education that is different from that of an employee. So coming from being an employee to entering into business is like telling a nurse to do a heart surgery. You already know the outcome. Someone doesn't need to tell you that that patient is gone. So that's what happens to many businesses for those who leave being an employee and jump straight into education, jump straight into business rather. Now, here, you really don't have to worry about the fact that you don't have the education because from everything I've said now, you might be, okay, so now that I'm an employer, now that I don't have the education of a business person, so how am I going to succeed in this one you're showing me? The thing is this, we'll have you covered because it's very easy for you to learn that. And the reason I say this is number three, you were created a success. So with just a little effort, you're on your way to unlocking so much wealth. Now, you can find that you're already a success in many other areas of your life. All you need to do is to bring it to wealth. If you look at your life, you see that you probably have built an amazing family, you have amazing relationship, you're successful in your relationships, you're successful in the things that you're passionate about. That's because you are naturally a success. So what we're going to do for you is to channel that success that God made you into bringing out the ready path. Because if you apply the same things you apply into the other successful areas of your life into wealth, you will unlock so much wealth. So let's say someone took a class on business and decides that, okay, it is business that is going to fund my dream or whatever. And then the person decides to take financial freedom step and start a business. If you're going to start a business that will bring you, there are people who get paid monthly to up to 2 million naira, but you know what you have to do to get there. And you know the age at which you start any that kind of money is not. Anyways, let's not talk about that. There are many amazing ways not to make money. So let's just talk about this guy who starts a business and wants to bring in 2 million naira profit. Now, I'll say profit, not income. All right. 2 million naira profit, meaning that he removed all the expenses and what is left is the profit that came in, not all the bulk money that came in because of the business you did. So you want 2 million naira profit on a monthly. What would you need? You need capital, you need government registration, you need office space, furniture, you need staff, you need cost of running, you need office equipment. If you're going to be doing products, then you either need the cost of production or you need to purchase. Then you need networking and you need marketing. So there's no way you'll be successful in business if you're not a network marketer. I know some people don't like that term because they've associated it with something, but you'll be looking at it here. So you get to understand the real meaning of that term, network marketing. So if you're going to be successful in any business, you have to network, you have to meet people, you have to market your product for people to know you and there to buy. Then you have loan interest, that's if you're taking a loan. Now, all this will cost, sometimes, it depends on the kind of business, it could cost up to 50 million naira to set up. And then you might have to work that business for about 5 years. In fact, you can work a business for a whole year, 2 years, and you've not even broken even. You've not made profit, you know. So you need time for the business to grow before you start making profit from the business. Then there is the risk of failure. Now, one out of every, is it 10 businesses or 5 businesses? Okay, one out of every 10 businesses will fail after will fail before the first 5 years. So that's the risk of failure. And then there's the risk of going into debt. You enter a business and you're doing the business and you took loan. And at the end of the day, the business is not doing as well as you want. And now you're in debt. Only God knows how long it will take you to come out of it. Then you have government regulations and then you have the dollar rate that can frustrate you. So after looking at all this stress, most people just give up and they say this journey is not for me. Some start anyways because truly big business is a way for you to fund your dreams. But what if I told you that I have a better way for you to start your journey to financial freedom? A way to make that same 2 million naira profit, not income now, profit monthly. And you can do it in a year or less. You can do it with no prior business education. You can do it with no government registration or regulations, with no office or cost of running, with little or no risk, with no product purchase or sale, and with way less capital. Now you don't need 50 million. You don't even need up to 1 million naira. What if I show you that you don't even need, okay, you will get to see it much later, but what if I told you that there is a better way for you to achieve this with avoiding all the stress that a traditional business will take you through? How much will this be worth to you? How much will you be willing to contribute to start this dream? How much will be able to fulfill your dream? How much will being able to fulfill your dream worth that you can afford right now? Will you be willing to own this and create the success you know you deserve? Let me introduce you to network marketing. Now, network marketing is the biggest industry in the world. It is bigger than professional football. It's bigger than the music industry, the movie industry. It's bigger than every industry in the world. And network marketing is a better way to achieve your entrepreneurial goals. So it's a better way to achieve your business goals because virtually everything is already done for you. Now, millions of ordinary people are living their dream life through network marketing. People that didn't even finish school, people that don't know anything about business, people that never thought that their lives could change for the better. You just see them tomorrow and you wonder, what happened to you? You are now doing very well. Well, person joined network marketing. And if you join a good company, it might be as though you did Yahoo, because the growth is exponential. You might start the first 90 days, you're putting in your best, but by the time your team solidifies, when the growth starts coming, it comes exponentially in such a way that you're wondering, where is all this coming from? So what is network marketing? Now, network marketing is simply sharing amazing products, services, or ideas using word of mouth. That is a simple definition of network marketing. And every single one of us will do this every day, because you network for different people, ideas, services every day. You refer your barber, your hairstylist, your tailor, your favorite restaurant, your airline. But the thing is, you don't get paid for it. So network marketing is a natural skill that every human being has. We are created to refer. We are created to network. We are created to show people something that is good that can help them. So every single one of us has that skill. It's a valuable skill that is already in us. Every single one of us has it, but only a few people are changing their lives with it. So it is time for you to start getting paid for this amazing, valuable skill that God's giving you. So let me introduce you to Perfect Dreams Empowerment Foundation's Project Empowerment Contribution Scheme. We call it PEX. And this scheme is all about making your dream your reality. Now, what is PEX? Now, this is a scheme for all achievers and dreamers who want to bring their dreams to their reality. Like I said, it is for those who have made up their minds that the line of poverty or lack and want is going to stop with them and it's not going to get to their kids. It's for those who have said, I'm already on my way to getting the life I deserve, the life I want. And this is going to help you get there much faster. So it is a contribution platform where we who want to fund our projects towards achieving our goals or dreams pull our monies together so as to raise enough to fund those projects. Now, you've seen the scenario where a group of people come together and they say, okay, I have a project or a business, something I want to do with huge amount of money. But at this point, I don't really have the funds for it. Let us come together, all 12 of us, and we'll pull monies together. At the end, when that money is complete for the 12 of us, one person will get the contribution first. The next month, all of us pull the same amount together. This second person gets it until they go through it. And then if they want to start it again, they start it as a cycle with fresh contribution. Now, for that one, the cycle continues like that. And you really have just that number of people, and the money that they contribute can just be that amount for 12 people, for example. But here we'll have a platform where you can earn from infinite generations. That I'll be showing you. Now, the contribution platform, you come in with your contribution, and that contribution gives you access to receive contributions from every single person that comes into your lineage in this system. Every single person. So as long as the person came through someone that you invited, even if you did not invite the person directly, a contribution is going to come from them to you. And it doesn't matter what generation the person joined you at. If the person, you invited somebody, that person invited another person, the person invited someone in Sokoto, that one invited somebody in the UK, someone, anywhere, as long as that person is connected to someone that you introduced who contributed to this platform, you're going to get a part of a percentage of whatever it is you've contributed paid to you. So you can see it is infinite. The pool is large. It is not just 12 people. It's not just the number of people you invited directly that you're going to be getting contribution from. You're going to be getting from every single person that comes into that team. And the amount increases, as your team grows. Now, you take a pen and you write down a project you want to fund or a dream you want to achieve. Then you write down the amount you need to start that project. You don't let the figures scare you. It doesn't matter the amount. Just write it down. I know what I'm saying. Now, write down how much you have now that you think is a good contribution towards that project. When you have that, I'll show you how with that you can achieve this success or create this success we're talking about. Now, so how does it work? So Mr. Mike wants to start his big business that will cost at least 7 million to set up. But all he has at the moment is 150,000. Now, what he's going to do is to get other people who want to fund their own dreams or projects to come together. So he's going to have a contribution team. Now, he's going to be contributing that amount, that 150 he has, to the system, to the community, and that will give him access to get contribution from others. So he brings his friends together and says, okay, this is an opportunity we have. I want to fund this project, and I've seen a platform that can help me fund it in a shorter period of time. All right. And I'm inviting you to join me. I know you have a dream too you want to achieve. I know you have a project you're working on. So join my team and let us create a strong team. And what happens is this system will pay him every single week to pay him bonuses, starting from the very first person he invites. Now, I've seen systems where they tell you when you come in, you bring your first two, those two will bring their own two. Then that circle is complete. Then you will get a percentage of what the group has contributed. So until that circle of you bringing two and those who bring their two is complete, you don't get any bonus, you don't get any contribution. Now this system doesn't work that way. From the very first person you invite to join your contribution team, you start getting paid bonuses. And the amazing thing is this: if you invite a minimum of two people and say, okay, it's really these two friends I have that I'm going to introduce, and then they do their contribution. As long as those two people do whatever it is they're supposed to do, you can decide not to do anything again. And every single week of the month, you will still get paid. Every single week, you still get paid. So I want to show you a system. This might sound big or surprising or impossible, but I'm going to show you how that works. So everyone in the team contributes to fund each other's projects. And we're using the binary contribution plan that can help you fund your project in 6 months or less. If you put in the effort you put into a traditional business, the same effort you put into build a business that will pay you that 2 million, all the things you will do. If you will do it here, I'm telling you, in 6 months or less, you will have much more results than the traditional business will do to you. Now, there are 9 ways. Can you beat that? 9 ways to earn bonuses, and there are other attractive incentives. Now, these bonuses are paid weekly to you as a contribution. They are paid to your Naira account. Now, in this system, everybody works for everyone. Now, this system has a way that you just contributed and you haven't even invited anybody, and yet you're getting paid the next week. You understand? So it's a system that builds not just for the person who is inviting, it builds also for the invitees. So what are the benefits you get as a contributor? Now, unlike the normal contribution system where you have to, after the circle is complete for 1 year, you have to contribute again, either for 1 year or 1 month, depends on how you do it. You have to now contribute a fresh one to start a new cycle. Here, you only need a one-time contribution. And guess what? You don't need 50 million naira to even start. You don't need 20 million. You don't need a million. You don't even need 100K to start if you don't have that. You can start it as low as 5,000 naira. That can be your first contribution. And from there, you can make your way into the millions and hundreds of millions in naira. No jokes. But the thing is this: the amount you start with is going to also determine the percentages you will receive from the contribution others are contributing to the system. So when you want to contribute, you have to choose a level that favors you. So there are 9 ways to earn, plus many other incentives. Then there is no monthly contribution to qualify for bonuses. So we don't say if you don't contribute this month, the bonuses that you're seeing in your back office, you can't get them. No, there is no restriction like that. Then you get 30% initial contribution refund. So whatever it is you contribute at first, after a while, you get 30% of that contribution back. Then we have the weekly contribution payout, which is made to your account every Monday. We have the special achievers training manual, which will show you, and you can use it to navigate this system. Then we have our empowerment program. Like I said, we have the parts where we want to do our philanthropic work, and that is also part of this. We're going to be doing scholarships. We're going to be helping widows. We're going to be helping orphans. Now, there's no selling of products here, and because of that, our prices don't change. We won't say because dollar has increased or whatever, to run this stuff, we have to change the prices and all that. That doesn't happen here. Then we have the daily binary bonus where you can earn to infinite generations. Now, this is your team bonus. Then we have the most lucrative competition business plan ever.